DD214 Gaming Podcast is for mature audiences only. Any videos, music, or entertainment not originating from DD214 Gaming is used and covered under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, also known as fair use. Opinions expressed are our own and do not represent any DoD or U.S. government entities as a whole. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. You are no longer alone now because we have you.
Good morning.
Morning, how are you?
I'm good, man. You know, we out here not brushing our teeth, eating McDonald's early in the morning, living life to the fullest, man.
God damn it, dude. Did you say not brushing your teeth?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is it? What the fuck is that, dude? Like, come on, man. We gotta promote good dental hygiene here, dude. Like, come on, man. Like, we're not trying to have the yuck mouth, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's 2022, bro. Like, yuck mouth went out, dude, a long time ago.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And I'm still kissing my wife in the morning too.
You're a lucky man. You're a lucky man.
Let's go, man. Hey, good morning, Jason Gasses. I hope you're having a safe trip, man.
Baytown, Texas, huh? Baytown, Texas. Wow. I can't say I'm altogether very familiar with Baytown, Texas, but I've definitely been through a lot of Texas. I've definitely seen parts of Texas and other parts of Texas and still other parts of Texas. There's a lot of Texas out there.
I've never been to Texas, man, but it's
Pretty
okay.
fucking big.
I'll tell you one
big.
thing, though. It's been feeling like fucking Texas the last, week and a half. It has been ridiculously hot out here. Like, even inside the store that I work in, I'm sweating.
Just sweaty balls. Sweaty balls.
Dude, sweaty. You know, you take off your clothes, right, at the end of the day, and you have, that silk screen of, perspiration, and you're yep, there's the wind. You get a little cold, and then, you don't want to shower because you're fucking tired, but you got to do it. You got to do it. You got to get all that shit off of you and stuff like that.
I hate it. I hate fucking being out during the day, and so the minute you step outside, my nutsack just immediately sticks to one leg or the other, and then I can't unpeel that shit in public without looking like a freaking weirdo. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to figure out some kind of pocket pool maneuver, or turn around and dig my this part of my hand into my freaking across my groin region to unstick it, and it's just man, pain in the ass.
Yeah, because you can't just do it
in the ass.
You just can't do it from outside of the pants.
Well, see, here's the thing. In the Army, I could, and nobody gave a fuck. And I got way too comfortable fucking just grabbing my dick and just readjusting as necessary. You know what I mean? And I come to realize, out in the world, in the civilian world, it doesn't come off the same. It just doesn't come off, in the same manner. And that's, the whole social graces, and politeness and manners and doing things in public, hawking a huge fucking loogie, you know what I mean? Or ripping ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Stuff, dude, stuff that we, in the field, you don't think twice about it. I remember I came home from one of my deployments. I don't remember if it was my second or my third. And I shit you not, bro. I was in an Applebee's in Pueblo, Colorado, and I had my leg lifted in my seat, and I was about to rip ass openly. And I stopped myself at the last second, realizing I was about to very loudly fart in public. And it was because I had gotten so used to doing that shit fucking downrange. right? I just become like a fucking dirty animal man.
It's the fart
you know
machine.
what I mean? Like, yeah, dude, just like no fucks given, dude. So like, yeah, like you can't just grab your dick and and readjust in public. It doesn't look right. It's not cool. And yeah, I think it rightfully kind of makes people question what's going on. So yeah,
Look,
it's hot. It's hot this week.
Drew Davis has horrible timing with the family at Cracker Barrel. Turned up the volume to hear adjusting my dick. Hello, Cracker Barrel and Drew Davis.
Yep. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, and oh man, I lost my my thought too. Look, we slept late. We were all burning the candles at both ends. Well, you were working. You weren't burning the candle. You said we had a good time. We spoke last night, but you get to it.
Oh yeah. I worked. I actually worked all fucking week. I've been working all week. We're going out of town for a couple days next weekend. So yeah, that'll be fun, and we're looking forward to that.
That's good.
And so this week was I did a lot of work. So yeah, I worked pretty functionally. I worked just about every day this week. Until about 2 o'clock. Till about 2 o'clock in the morning last night. So
I worked every day. I think the only day I was off was Monday. And
Jason Gasses, you're listening to us like with the volume up in a fucking public place, dude. That is fucking amazing. At a Buc-ee's, dude. Have you heard of that?
No,
John,
I've never heard of
that
a Buc-ee's. What is that?
It's just like it's just a high-end fucking truck stop, dude. It's like like Quick Trip. Quick Trip is like the Taj Mahal of like gas.
Yeah.
fucking Buc-ee's is like this Texas company, dude, and like it's like the fucking Taj Mahal. It's like the Taj Mahal of goddamn like truck stops, dude. It's like
Jesus Christ. See, and I thought Love's was like the Taj Mahal of truck stops.
Joe fucking Squilini. What's up, my dude?
Good morning,
What's up?
You want to hear a funny story about Love's, actually? I was driving up to New Jersey to pick up the family, to bring them down to Fort Benning the first time, right? So my wife sees, like, in the bank statements, Love's, $20 here at Love's, $35 here at Love's. And, we're from the north. We don't have Love's up here.
Right.
So the first thing she's thinking, like, what the fuck is this motherfucker spending nearly $100 at fucking Love's for? What the hell? She's like, John, what is it? I'm like, it's a gas station. She was like, it's not.
I thought you were going to like a strip club or something. Yeah. Like fucking seeing your little seeing the little tart you see on the side. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. No, you're not doing that. You're just going to a fucking gas station.
I gotta check out the Buc-ee's though. I like weird things like that. Like little like.
It's very Texas. It's just extra. It's just very extra, and that's okay.
Isn't everything in Texas
that's what makes it. Yeah, have you been to? You've never been to Texas,
no, I've never been to Texas.
The whole fucking state is extra, bro. The entire fucking state of Texas is extra. Like, I'm talking top to bottom, left to fucking right. Okay, 12 hours it would take you to get from the fucking panhandle of Texas to the coast down by fucking Houston. Okay, 12 hours it would take you to go from fucking El Paso and to hit goddamn Louisiana on the eastern side. Okay, that state is a fucking monster, and it is extra. That's the only way to describe Texas. It is like its own little fucking place, and it's very extra. Yeah, beautiful.
So grunt
style. Dude, I bet people unironically wear it there too, probably too, right? I'm just kidding. I don't judge people for wearing grunt style. I don't give a fuck what you wear, okay? I just remember we used to make fun of it a lot in the infantry.
Listen, I wore army sweatsuits and they were deliciously like comfortable, bro. Like comfortable. I
think I own one grunt style shirt from a long time ago. And I actually got it before I went infantry. And then I think my mom got me like a hoodie for Christmas one year, and that's like one of like my lounge around the house hoodies in the wintertime.
Yeah.
But I think that's about all the grunt style I own, because it got kind of overplayed in the community.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't have any grunt style products, but I'm sure if I did,
well,
I'd make it look good.
The funny part is out here in Kansas City, dude, like people wear grunt style like it is going out of style out here. So for me, the only flex is to wear an actual fucking infantry like company T-shirt. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
how do you flex when the whole city wears a grunt style, right? Well, wear an actual fucking wear crossed rifles on a shirt from an actual fucking infantry company, right? Like that's kind of how you flex, right?
No,
Like that's.
if you're not flexing, what are you doing, man? What are you doing?
I mean, I can't swing middle fingers in the air and say fuck the world if I'm acting like, you know, I can't find my dick that day. You know what I mean? So what kind of service would I be providing to the community if I walk out the door and my dick's not hard? You know what I mean?
This is factual as fuck.
You can't, dude. You can't fuck the world with a limp dick. Okay, am I wrong?
No,
Like,
you're not wrong. You are not wrong.
Like there's like the three my three rules of success for life. They're very, very simple, John. Grow a dick, get it hard, fuck the world. That's it. You win. You win at life right there. Okay? Like that's it. Done. And you don't have to be a dude, you know, for that advice to apply, okay? You know, we can talk about this like metaphorically. You grow a dick, get it hard, you fuck the world. That's it. That's it.
What you forgot the most important part.
What?
You got to put your dick in the ground first.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I actually have a funny story about that.
What's that?
So, in New York City, right? This was years ago. This was like 2009, 2010. I was walking in the park with my wife. You know, we're having a good time. It was like maybe like midnight. So there was this couple feet away from us, right?
Uh-huh.
You know, hanging out. Next thing you know, like the guy turns around and she's like massaging him and stuff like that, right? Mind you, they're like 10 feet, 15 feet away.
What do you mean massaging him? Massaging him where, John?
His back.
What was she?
He turned around.
Oh.
Started massaging his back. And next thing you know, he starts, you know.
What? What? No, I don't. What? Tell me, John. You sound like a virgin right now.
The guy started moaning, and like something like his dick was literally in the ground. Like
what?
Like we saw it. Like it was in there. Like he was fucking the ground.
While the chick was massaging him? That is a very interesting fetish.
We saw it.
I'm fascinated. I'm fascinated. I seen it. Like that guy in fucking Half Baked. Remember that shit? I used to suck dick for coke. I seen him. You know?
Oh man.
Like, you remember that?
That shit was funny. So, interesting week for me. Not much happened. Worked a lot, so couldn't really do much. But I went.
And Dan.
Well, first to start off, Amazon is filming Fallout, made by the creators of Westworld in Staten Island. Now
okay. that's not too far away from you, right?
It's dude, I could walk over there. I could walk the bridge over there. I could walk to the set right now if I wanted to.
Yeah, for like, you know, me growing up out west and even just being from Kansas City in general, like, you know, trips to the East Coast were very few and far between. Like, I was well into like my late teens the first time I went east of the Mississippi River, and I was well into adulthood the first time I ever like actually explored the East Coast. So yeah, like I have no point of reference for like your general like geographic location, I guess.
Yeah, and you know, I guess I mean, we've covered the news about this before. We know the show is coming out. So when I found out that they were filming in Staten Island, I mean, I was just like, I have to go. Go. So on Frenchie's birthday on Monday, she was just like, let's go. Let's go to the set. She was like, why not? It's right there. This is our opportunity. You know, like we did with The Walking Dead. You know, we went to the set of The Walking Dead, which I spoke about a couple weeks ago, and you know, guys, go check out Sonoya, Georgia too. It's great too. It's a great Walking Dead town. It's the Walking Dead town because it's the town where they filmed Woodbury. But anyways, So we're driving over there, and the first thing that we notice is that um, this it's not at a sound stage. It's not it's not like a set or anything. It's an abandoned ShopRite. And for those, ShopRite is a East Coast supermarket that we have here. It's generally in like 2 or 3 states that we have here, but it's a chain of supermarkets. But it was they got rid of the ShopRite, and I guess like the producers were like, this is the perfect spot to put this in. I won't show the pictures on screen out of respect to the security guard that I had a great conversation with. Really cool fucking guy. But I will show you, Jay, so you can see what's going on here. Can you see that?
Yeah. Yes, I can.
You saw now you saw my pictures.
I saw the pictures you took.
Yeah,
that's correct.
And
yes.
guys, you could go on Reddit, you could go on Google, you could find these pictures. They are fantastic set pictures. They, if you are a Fallout fan, I have my Fallout shelf right over here. And
they're definitely, at the very least, it looks like they're gonna fucking try to have the correct atmosphere for the show. Put it that way.
And let me tell you, the set is in the middle of a neighborhood. Okay, when we got there, and if you saw my Facebook pictures, and I took a picture behind a set of houses, if you noticed, to show the context of what this neighborhood is. It's a regular neighborhood. There's regular people walking around. They don't even know what the hell's going on. It's like it's like a senior neighborhood or something like that. But the senior neighborhood looks like the ghetto. It looks like shit. Across the street, it looks like rundown pizzeria and stuff like that. So it was the perfect environment to film the show at. And behind the actual set itself, they're rebuilding the high school. So the construction aesthetic is there.
Got
So
you.
now some of these things here, like the picture that I'm showing Jay, it's a picture of a radar antenna, which is pretty cool. It's a big thing, obviously communications. They set up green screens. As of right now, they blocked off the set. You can't go to the set right now because if you go there, you're just going to see a big wall, which I'll show Jay. They have old cars here, and the cars that are on set are not like Chryslers or anything like that. They're custom-made vehicles for the show because these cars never existed in real life.
Right.
These were the whole
alternate reality.
Yeah, the whole point of the game was that in the 1940s, America embraced the nuclear age. They embraced nuclear power, and the cars have like that nuclear era taste to it. So they kept with it. And there's some guys with skulls walking around. They're putting the skulls, and guys, there's no sand in Staten Island, so they had to put the sand there. And for me, it was very exciting to see things like this and to just walk up to it. And if you see the construction in the back, Jerry, in this picture, Jay?
Yes, I do.
That's the high school that's being rebuilt over there. So like I said, the aesthetic is there.
Sure. Ben Davies from across the pond. Welcome.
And actually, Ben Davies is a big Fallout fan. I've played Fallout 76 with him, and being on the set of Fallout, I mean, it was surreal for me. I was there for all about 8 minutes. But just those 8 minutes alone were special. The aesthetic and the vibe that they're going for me, that I kind of picked up on, was that this is Fallout 3, and there's sand. I don't know where it's going to take place. So if it's sand, I know that they're filming in Arizona as well. So I don't know. There's also this is a supermarket. It's all there, Jay. So you see all that stuff. There was also some leaked photos of a person in a Vault Dweller suit, which is the blue and yellow jumpsuit that the character wears.
Okay.
So we know that there's a Vault Dweller in the show. We know that there's a ghoul in the show who's played by Walton Goggins, one of my favorite actors. Nice. Are you familiar with him?
Yeah, dude. He was He's the guy that he was in Sons of Anarchy, right?
Yes, he was. He's he
fucking Venus. Don't never judge a book by its penis.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that him.
Fucking Tig and Venus. You know what I mean? Like fucking yeah, dude. Like I know exactly who the fuck that is.
So he's playing a ghoul, and he couldn't be more perfect for the part. And to be honest with you, I'm excited for the show. So to go into the conversation that I had with the security guard. I could not.
Ben Davies is nerding out on us. Fallout is the greatest game. Yeah.
So are you guys ready to nerd out now? So I'm going to give you some stuff, but not give you some stuff. Does that make sense?
Sure. Sure.
First off, I had my professional camera on me. I walked up to the set. I see the security guard. And look, guys, I'm just going to put it out there through experience. Don't go over there and disrespect the people who are working hard to give us something that we want. You know, they're working hard to do their job. And I mean, hey, look, if you want to go across the street or climb these people's houses in their neighborhoods, do your thing. You're going to get arrested for trespassing one way or the other. Don't fucking do it. These guys are working hard. So I went up to the security guard and I said, hey, I don't want to, I don't want to do anything wrong or mess up anything that you guys going on, but can I take pictures? And he said, no. And as my wife took some of those other pictures, but we had a good conversation. It's about respect, because I think if you guys were working on a film or a TV show, and you would want the same respect. And funny enough, people don't know what the fuck Super Duper Mart in Staten Island is unless you're a fucking Fallout fan. And the guy was really cool, and he was like, I'm usually real chatty, but we're under pressure here. They're trying to keep this under wraps. And I asked him a few questions. The one important question I asked was, are you guys filming inside? Or are you guys just using the exterior? He could have just said no. But he said...
Or he could have said, I don't know.
Yeah. And he said, I'm not at will to talk about that. Okay, so thank you for confirming to me that you guys are using the interior of the supermarket to film Fallout.
Yeah.
Dare I say I may have saw a Raider?
Okay.
But the experience was good, guys. Don't go if you guys go to the set, you're not going to see shit. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's blocked off. But to be able to be a part of that set, to speak to someone in the crew who was willing to give me some of the information that he did was really cool. And big shout out to that guy. The guy had a very big veteran vibe to him. So kudos to him for taking care of the set. Guys, Amazon Fallout will be out. Who fucking knows? The nukes will probably drop before the show even comes out for real. We may actually be living the actual Fallout, but
shit, that's all right, dude. Fucking see who comes out on top on that one, dude.
Yeah, but guy, this is exciting. I could not have been more excited to be a part of the set, to be in the set, to see what was going on. I want to go back.
That's really cool. I've always said before, like, even if I'm like not into a TV show, not into a video game, whatever, I love watching fans of these things like just enjoy the shit out of them. You know what I mean? And just have that carefree, holy fuck, I love this, attitude about it. And I love listening to people nerd out. I love listening to you talk about Fallout. I love listening like Nikki talk about Seinfeld. You know what I mean? It's like when people just have that genuine passion for whatever it is in their life they have, the passion for, and you can hear it and it comes out in their voices when they discuss it. And it doesn't matter if it's my thing or not my thing. I just like sitting back and watching people, share their passion. You know what I mean? And it's really cool. And that's really cool that you got to do that with Frenchie on her birthday, man. That's really cool.
She was all for it. She was like, let's fucking go. And she, I had, had a little emotional moment being there, but when we parked the car and we looked in between the houses, she was like, oh my God. She was like, it's big. It's not a small set. It's a big set.
Sure.
And just, the scale of it. And, she was, I think she was a little more shocked than I was. I think I was already, I was just in a surreal bliss to see that, and just to be like, oh shit, it's the Super Duper Mart. So I'm excited, man, and I can't wait to see Miss Venus as a ghoul. Which, by the way,
he's a good actor. He has played a lot of very non-traditional roles, but the reality is he is a fucking amazing actor.
A lot of military roles too.
He's got a big giant fucking forehead too.
Yeah, he does a lot of military roles too. He was in Navy SEALs on CBS, and he was also on the show Six, which was on History Channel. Which his character had probably one of the best character progressions of. But Walton Goggins is a fantastic actor, and I also love when an actor is so enthusiastic to be a part of a franchise that they understand. So he gets it. The guy gets it. He knows what's going on. So
fucking A, bro.
And that was my fucking week, guys. That was my week.
Dude, that sounds like a good week. Fucking A. When we last week when we talked, I kind of threw it down. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be working a lot this week coming up, and sure as shit, that's exactly what I did. So like I worked a couple of ball games on Monday and Tuesday,
Royals are
and then I worked
the last team anymore.
Well, the Yankees are fucking putting a hurting on them this last couple of days, dude. They're in New York right now, and the Yankees have been fucking eating their lunch, dude. So hey, Jermaine Strobridge, welcome back, man. Good to see you. But yeah, Yankees been eating their lunch. Me and Nikki were watching the first game of the series on Friday night, actually, and the Yankees were ahead 3-0, and then the Royals came back and ended up going ahead like 5-3. And then we started like bullshitting for a little bit, doing our thing, and we looked back up at the fucking screen, and there was a short rain delay, and next thing you know, it was like fucking 11-5, and we were like, "What the fuck, Royals? What the fuck? Like, how the fuck did you just get like 8 runs dropped on you, like in like less than an hour?
Those little
you know what I mean? Like
people up,
dude. Oh my god, dude. You talk about momentum shift, dude. Like the Royal, like I'll tell you what. I like the young talent we have on our team. We just got rid of one of our better players, but I'm actually okay with him going because he was one of the guys that decided he was more important than the team when they went to Canada and couldn't travel. So I was totally okay with it. And there's a couple other players I'd like to see fucking go right along with him because I would rather have young talent and young guys like fresh out of the minors that just give a fuck about playing. I'd rather lose with those guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The guys with the heart.
Guys that play with heart than, as opposed to like fucking millionaire titty babies, dude. You know what I mean?
And you know what's the shame in that too? That and it happened a lot when this last season ended. A lot of those minor league guys, they either got traded off into other teams who needed them, or they went back to the minors. And you know,
you know what team the Royals traded our good guy to, right?
Not the Yankees, did he?
Yeah, it's Benintendi.
No shit.
Yeah, you guys got fucking Benintendi now, dude. Yeah, you guys got Benintendi. He played on Friday night, or he was on your team on Friday night.
Oh shit! Like, I didn't even realize that. And like, there's also been talk that Juan Soto wants to come to New York, and that there was like this whole thing that like the Yankees, or like there was a rumor that the Yankees wanted to offer up these three of our like mediocre players, but still could hit a ball to hit the score. And I mean, look, Juan Soto's great, but we don't want his attitude in the New York Yankees. He could go to the fucking Mets.
Hey bro, you guys can have Benintendi, dude. Like, how much you want to bet this fucking cocksucker gets fucking vaccinated now? How much you want to fucking bet?
Yeah.
How much? Watch.
Did he have a beard?
Watch and see, dude. I don't know if he has a beard right now or not.
Well,
I don't know.
He won't have one in the Yankees now.
Whoa, no. Not if you play. No. But anyways, yeah. So I worked all week, but in the middle parts of the week, in the evenings, when I was home, me and Nikki got time to sit down a couple times this week, and we watched a couple movies. So I have a couple of movie reviews real quick for my weekend review. One is The Gray Man.
I've seen it pop up. I'm actually very interested in seeing it.
Kind of a newly released Netflix movie. I forget the name. What's the name of that dude what the fuck is his name?
Ryan Gosling? Is that the main dude in it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, Ryan Gosling.
He's gonna play Ken. He's playing Ken in the Barbie movie.
I was gonna say that fucking sexy ass fucking suave looking motherfucker, dude. Like this fucking guy, dude. This fucking sexy ass. Yeah, that motherfucker. All right, Ryan Gosling. So we watched The Gray Man, and holy shit, for once in the fucking ever, Jay was fucking like, pleasantly surprised with the goddamn movie, dude. They actually did a pretty good job. I won't really get into too many spoilers or anything like that, but the movie revolves around CIA assets and people who work for the company, and it turns into some a lot of just killing and yeah, I had fun.
CIA stuff.
CIA stuff. It was compelling. Put it this way, dude. Like we watched, we were watching the movie, and I think one of my kids, I think Delilah was getting ready to go to bed or something. So we paused it, and it was like we were only halfway through, and it felt like we'd been sitting there already for like fucking 2 hours. But it was compelling. It was just a fucking just nonstop from fucking like start to finish. Just a nonstop like movie. Just one of those movies that just kind of like, all right, fucking put your fucking seatbelt on, make sure everything's fucking secure, and you're off. You know what I mean? And it was like I remember when we paused, I was like, how the fuck is there gonna be another hour? Jesus. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So, but it was good. I on the
He's
on the
fire right now, Ryan Gosling. He is on fire. Like he's.
I mean, dude, on the 10-inch scale, no shit. This one's getting like a solid fucking 8.5, nice. Like a good fucking solid like Ron Jeremy pounding. You know what I mean? Like it was a good movie, honestly. And really, when I think about it, it's one of those movies where I wasn't really expecting anything, so maybe I was a little bit more pleasantly surprised than I like normally would have been. But at the same time, like they didn't do, there's a lot of it's a typical Netflix movie. There's tropes. There are tropes. There's things that they do that you'll see in a lot of other movies. Blah 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 blah. Billy Bob Thornton is in there. But they do it in such a way where it's not cheap. They don't make it cheap. They don't insult your fucking intelligence with it. They just keep the ball.
That's important. The insult to your intelligence part is fucking important.
Dude, that is like 99% of movies that lose me. Like that is the first place they lose me. Like remember my really bad review on the Batman this year?
Yeah.
That is exactly where that review started. Was like they fucking started insulting my intelligence, and I fucking quit. Like I'm not gonna put up with fucking 3 hours of getting my fucking intelligence insulted. Like I might not be fucking Einstein over here, bro, but like I pay money to fucking like watch your shit. So like don't fuck me. You know what I mean? Don't fuck me. Like I'm giving you my time. So yeah. Yes, Strobridge I think agrees with me. Like yeah, it was very compelling. Compelling would be the adjective that I would use that would best describe this movie. It kept you engaged. The movie just kept you engaged. I think I did too. I think that was the most important thing. You didn't really have a chance to slow down and breathe. It was just like, it was fucking from start to finish. It was kind of nonstop, very compelling. So fucking solid A rating. Fucking, we'll give it a straight 8 fucking inches on the 10 scale. So good movie. Absolutely recommend to watch. If you have Netflix, fucking The Gray Man, it's out right now.
Who are that?
Yeah, and then in keeping with our semi-regular tradition of me watching movies that were just out a long fucking time ago, I did a rewatch of the 1989 Batman this week. So for whatever reason, like our family has gotten into a Batman kick the last couple weeks, so I guess we're rolling with it. But at least we're watching the ones that I like, right? So, yay to that. 1989 Batman. Holy shit, haven't watched it in a while. The kid in me still remembered almost every line. But watching it at 41 years old was a little bit different. But I'll tell you what, the movie has stood the test of time, in my opinion. Michael Keaton's Batman is to this day my favorite Batman and my favorite Bruce Wayne. I think he did it correctly. And I think in the first Batman movie, his first, so that we're not talking about Batman Returns here, but in just that movie, Batman, that is the Batman character in the DC universe I can respect, because that dude, a lot of people in the 1980s when this movie came out, I should say the late 80s, going into the early 90s, were not fans of his portrayal because he was a little bit more willing to admit that he was Batman. He was a little bit more, he was really questioning the whole, this Batman was probably like late year one, early year two Batman. But what I like is that he was questioning. He's like, I'm not normal. Like this is not how crime should be fought in the first place. Like, what am I doing? Like, I'm going out dressed as a fucking bat. I'm going out dressed as a fucking bat. Like I'm pretty much the Joker. No shit, the fucking papers don't know if I'm a fucking bad guy or a good guy. You know what I mean? Like, and he's questioning himself. And Michael Keaton's portrayal of that internal struggle is so fucking goddamn good. Just like his portrayal.
It goes into the sequel.
It does. He takes it very well into the sequel. The sequel starts getting a little wishy-washy about halfway through, but so that's why I didn't want to get into Batman Returns because I am a fan. I am a fan. I'm a huge fan of Batman Returns, but that where Batman Returns started going is where the Batman franchises started losing their way in the 90s. So like that's kind of where like
well, you know the story. Well, you know the story of what happened with Batman Forever, how Tim Burton was supposed to direct Batman Forever.
Yeah,
and
when they lost him.
Warner Brothers fucked up, and they were like, "Can you not make it so dark?" And he was like, "What?
Yeah,
it's Batman."
I'm fucking Tim Burton, bro. I'm fucking Tim Burton.
Yeah.
And this whole entire conversation so far, of course, I'm leaving out Jack fucking Nicholson and his portrayal of the Joker, which is just yet another like for the time, the era that this came out. You know, so we're talking like late 80s when it was filmed. It was released in 1989. This portrayal of the Joker was basically, Joe Poe, what's up? I'm fucking Jack Nicholson, bro. Easy Rider, homie. Easy Rider, dude. Get on board. This portrayal of the Joker was one of the first, like, kind of like psychotic portrayals, you know, in live action of the Joker. We had Cesar Romero's, you know, kind of campy, you know, 1960s Batman version.
Bear.
And after that, everything was in the comics. So this was the first, you know, actor to portray the Joker as a psychotic clown. You know what I mean? Like a guy who just fucking lost his fucking shit and like, you know, became fucking like, you know, went on a murderous rampage basically. Yeah. So Big Grizz Bear, no man, you're never too late, man. It's always early here, bro. It's always early. Like we got the DD214s in hand, bro. Like I will never be 10 minutes early for anything the rest of my life.
And Prince wrote some of the greatest music for the
Prince's fucking music is in that motherfucker. So upon rewatch, fucking 1989 Batman absolutely stood the fucking test of time. 3 fucking years later, ladies and gentlemen, that movie still stands the test of time. Kim Basinger, still a fucking smoke show. Jerry Hall, fucking Mick Jagger's fucking like ex-wife, still a fucking smoke show.
Billy D. Williams.
Billy D. motherfucking Williams portraying Harvey Dent before he became Two-Face. Fucking still a fucking badass. Lando was slated to be Two-Face, ladies and gentlemen. You remember that? I do. I was a fucking kid.
I remember that too, and I also remember that it was the right way to go because growing up, when I was watching the cartoon, Harvey Dent was an African American man.
Yeah, well, and that cartoon was inspired by this movie. The whole vibe and the feel of Batman the Animated Series came from this movie. So if you grew up watching Batman the Animated Series, or if you got into it, you know, whatever, like that's where that whole vibe came from. Like this movie inspired Batman the Animated Series, which created a character called Harley Quinn. All right. So if you like Harley Quinn and all that shit, all that inspiration came from Tim Burton's 1989 Batman.
Also, and I just want to say Condiment Man was an idea of that too. I'm just saying, okay? Condiment Man was the shit. And I love what Jeremy says. When I saw The Shining, I saw where Jack got inspiration for the Joker. The face was there. He could have done it then. He could have done it as young then if the movie was being produced then. When I look back, and it's Duff Man. Oh, dude, I would love
Duff here for me.
And for those who don't know,
Duff
like Michael Keaton is coming back. He is back as Batman in the Batgirl movie that's coming out for HBO Max, and for the Flash, which we don't even know if that's even fucking coming out, but we'll keep an eye on that. You know, we spoke on the show before what was going on with the. I'm genuinely curious to see an aging Bruce Wayne,
like an old one? as portrayed by Michael Keaton, because Michael Keaton is, and probably for the foreseeable future, is going to remain my favorite Batman. Probably.
Yeah. I like Christian Bale, but you know, obviously Michael Keaton, he's
Christian
the cake.
Bale. I think Christian Bale definitely nailed the character. I don't know that but there were aspects of his character through no fault of Christian Bale's, by the way.
Oh yeah.
That's why I don't like Batman as a character.
Yeah,
and Christian Bale did such a good job. It like really just exposed a lot of the stuff I don't like about the character of Bruce Wayne Batman.
Well, okay, and that's actually where I want to get to, because like, okay, Michael Keaton, he was a great Bruce Wayne and a great Batman. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. Okay?
Right.
Like, you know, that he was able to nail both characters. But the problem with a lot of these actors these days, and this is even going for Robert Pattinson, is that they can only get one or the other, because you're not just playing one character.
Yeah, you got to play two.
Yep. You know, so we have Christian Bale, who was a fantastic Bruce Wayne. I don't think he was a great Batman, though. You know,
I'm in a very similar boat. I think the stuff that I don't like about Batman stems from a lot of stuff that I don't like about Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
And Christian Bale, he nailed Bruce Wayne.
Oh yeah,
he really did. And it was like, well, that's the Batman I don't like. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like that, like
because
the Batman that comes from that particular Bruce Wayne is the one that I don't like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
that's
so
that's a good perspective too. But yeah, Michael Keaton, he wears the crown. To be honest with you, I would like to see him come back for Batman Beyond, and have someone like Miles Teller. If you,
I don't know who's that.
He was in the new Top Gun movie. He's one of the new pilots. Maybe him, maybe a guy like because you know, if we're talking about like a young Terry McGinnis, we're talking like Milo Ventimiglia was like 40 years old, but he looks the part. You know, you got to get like a Zac Efron looking guy. You got to get a hunk or some shit like that to play a guy like Terry McGinnis. So, you know, great choice though. I mean, great choice. Those movies in that era stood the test of time, and a lot of people think that, like, you know, Blade was the movie that kicked off the comic book universe, but really it was those Batman movies that really paved the way for a lot of the movies that we have today.
As I recall my childhood in the early 80s, it was, you know, Christopher Reeve's Superman, but then they made too many of them and they sucked. So Superman fell off. 1989 was fucking Batman. And then
Marvel was doing all the campy TV shows. They were doing Hulk, Fantastic Four, Captain America.
Well, you had a couple of really good Batman movies. Batman Forever was all right, but you could tell they were really starting to slide into like the more commercialized corporate Batman
toys.
Bullshit.
That's what it was all about. The toys.
What happens? And then, you know, and then by Batman and Robin, it just fell off. You know, and then you had you had Blade. I remember when Blade came out. And then that was pretty much it until fucking Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire.
Yeah. And
that was really it. And then Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire is when they got serious about making like actual comic book fucking movies. You know, and then you know, the X-Men came fucking pretty close after that, and blah 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 down the world. You know, or down the rabbit.
And I'm very critical about the X-Men movies. I love X-Men. They're my favorite Marvel series. And hey, you guys, oh wow, yeah, Jeremy and Joe are right. Blade did everything that for Marvel. Like,
dude, the opening scene, I remember watching Blade, and I was in high school, and I'm not going to get into the ins and outs, but put it this way, I was at a friend's house and we were partying, and I had like just like plopped down onto the couch after imbibing, right?
Yeah.
And I remember like that opening scene, that opening scene where they walk into the rave, and then the fucking like the music starts fucking like pumping up, and then all of a sudden the fucking sprinklers go off, and it's all fucking blood and shit. And I was just like, holy fucking shit, this movie is up my alley. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Like, perfect. You know what I mean? Like perfect fucking opening to a movie. You know what I mean? Good God. And like, and it, you know, and of course the movie goes from there, you know, and it was like, that was just beautiful. Just absolute art. You know what I mean?
And then Punisher came out, and you were like, yeah.
I was cautiously optimistic about the Punisher when it came out. I enjoyed it when I watched it. I was disappointed, and this has stood the test of time, like ever since. And pretty much every time they do the Punisher, they always want to like reset. They always want to reset this motherfucker and take him back to his origin. And I'm just like, God damn, dude, like, just let the motherfucker be the Punisher. Like, we really have the second Punisher movie, Punisher Warzone. They did a better job of it, but it was more campy. So it was like, it's a 2 hour, it's a good like 2 hour popcorn movie, but it is still not the fucking Punisher. It is like, it is not the fucking R-rated, gritty, hardcore crime story Punisher.
And
like,
it
that
was a good movie. It's not that it was a bad movie. It was a
No.
good movie.
Neither one of them were, but they just still have not captured it. And now, even with the, I'm not even getting to the show. Yeah, well, fuck that. There's a 6-minute live action short with Thomas Jane.
Yes, Dirty Laundry.
It's called Dirty Laundry. That's the direction they should have gone 20 years ago with the Punisher, and they dropped the ball with the Punisher, and they've done it since Dolph Lundgren played him in the 80s.
The guy who directed the Dirty Laundry video, he's very famous for bringing back like old series and doing like these like short videos with these major actors. Have you ever seen that rated R style Power Rangers short?
No.
I'm going to send it to you, and it was violent. It was violent as hell, but it captured that environment, as you talk about, that adult genre that we long for in these themed TV shows and movies.
Well, Sin City caught lightning in a bottle when they made Sin City. They really didn't fuck with the comic. All they did was they basically used the comic book as a fucking storyboard, and they went and
same thing as Watchmen.
They started with the comic, and they wanted the finished product to look as close to it as possible, and it fucking worked. Surprise! Fucking worked, right?
It worked. I didn't like Sin City, but it worked.
There are so many. Dude, I love Sin City. I own the comics. Like I've owned them for years and years and years. Like what, Anyways, Rob, fucking comic book guy. There are storylines in the Punisher like within the last 20 years where they could literally do the exact same thing, and I promise you it would work. But like nobody's got the balls to do it, and nobody makes it. And it's just like, you know what? Fuck you guys. Like just fuck you guys, and fuck you for ruining like all that. Like whatever. Are you drinking a Capri Sun?
Yeah, without a straw, so I'm squeezing it out.
You're an animal, dude. You're an animal.
Listen. Yeah, man. Listen. And before we get to the Roadhouse, I just want to say while we're talking about the Punisher, the game did a really good job.
That game was fucking awesome.
The game was really good because I remember being in Central Park Zoo. You got tigers over here and you're killing fucking guards. You're coming out of the coffin during the funeral scene in the game.
Oh yeah.
Like you're coming out
the Punisher has fucking flashbacks and shit when the people beg for their lives. Like gives the Punisher flashbacks and shit. He has like PTSD, dude. Like it's all in that game, dude. Like it's fucking horrific, dude. Like that game was fucking awesome, dude. Like that game was fucking awesome.
I remember that, man. So
time. I think it's time.
Let me my man. The snap.
Well, pilgrims, it's been another 168. Hope you're doing okay today. Why don't you put some of that there blessed tobacco in your corncob pipe?
Ronnie J's in the house.
Strike a match. Come on down to the Roadhouse. All right. So this week, Jay worked all week. We talked about that earlier. So I got to work not one but two concerts this week. So yay to that. All right, we're getting back into concert season for Jay working, right? So Wednesday night, fuck yeah, Ronnie J, fuck yeah, you did. That's what I'm talking about,
The
bro.
perfect time.
Perfect time. So first show I did was on Wednesday night. It was at a place in downtown Kansas City called the Midland Theater, and this band, the main band was called the Shins. Never heard of them. I looked them up. They're from like New Mexico or some shit. They have they have a decent following, I guess. They sold the place out, so clearly enough people know them. And they were okay. The crowd was good. Like I've said many times, I typically judge performers off their crowds. So I really don't have anything bad to say about the Shins or the crowd. Music was all right. Didn't exactly blow my skirt up. My panties weren't really overly wet or not wet. They were just kind of like meh. You know what I mean? Like You know what I mean? Like, if they took me home, I might give them a smooch. You know what I mean? But I don't think I'm gonna let them take me to bed. You know what I mean? Now, their opening act was a sister act. It was a trio of three ladies, and they're all sisters, and they're called Joseph. I was a little intrigued with this band. They did a lot of like harmonizing and very aggressively alto singing. Does that make sense? And one of them plays a guitar, and they got like drums and shit. I kind of liked how they sounded at the show. Then I got home and I looked them up, and it turns out they've been out for fucking years, and they just kind of changed their sound. Because when I looked up a couple of songs that they had sang at the show that I kind of remembered, you know, I could still had in my head from watching them, they changed their sound. Like the singles that they had released like however many years ago of these songs like had changed. At least the sound of the song had changed. I liked them a lot better how they sounded live, honestly. When I went and looked up their back catalog, you know, they've been out for years, and I was like,
All right, we'll give him a second. We're still in the Roadhouse. Let me reload my screen. All right, we're here. We're good.
are we good?
Yeah, we're good. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. And it's funny, too, because I had this conversation with Joe earlier. I was like, I know this is going to happen. I know this is going to happen.
Here it comes. And sure enough, huh? Where are we at?
All right, so
you
were talking about the sister act.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah. Well, they're all right. I actually really enjoyed their performance. Like I really, really did. And then I got home and I couldn't find anything out of their catalog that sounded how they sounded live. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I actually really, really enjoyed their performance, and I was kind of like, hell yeah, I want to go check these ladies out. And I don't know. I just don't know. Like, so yeah, it was little disappointing on both fronts. Like, the Shins were not bad at all. They had a couple songs that I kind of dug. You know, I could see them. I saw one of the earlier comments was, you know, they're kind of like a college band, and I could definitely see them being like a college band. Like that's like they definitely carried that vibe. Like they have a following, and they got, you know, big enough up to a certain point where people, you know, they can sell out a theater in Kansas City, Missouri. You know what I mean? Which is no small feat. You know, I've seen bands with bigger names than them not sell that place out. You know what I mean? So I can't really talk too much shit in that regard. But you know, they were okay. But they didn't, like I said, they didn't really blow my skirt up. The sister act kind of did blow my skirt up until I got home and I couldn't find a single fucking thing that sounded like how they sounded live. And I was like, well, fuck me, dude. So I just kind of fucking struck out on both on that one. Crowd was okay. Really can't bitch too much. The crowd was fine. So that was Wednesday. Last night, yesterday, ooh wee, fucking
Ooh wee.
Jay went to Arrowhead Stadium to work fucking George goddamn Strait, and he opening for George Strait was Chris Stapleton and another band called by the name of Little Big Town. Okay, here we go. Thank God they put me in the parking lot in a golf cart. Yesterday was like perfect weather here. It was fucking 80 degrees. It was overcast. There was a slight breeze. All I had to do was like ride around the fucking parking lot of Arrowhead Stadium when people were like basically like tailgating before the concert. By the way, people tailgate before concerts here. Just want to let you know that like they literally like they cook and barbecue and do all kinds of shit like in the parking lot before they go to a concert. Like tailgating is a fucking thing here. Like you think it happens like only during football season? No, they do before baseball games. They do before any events. Yeah, it's a fucking sport
to me.
Here. It is a sport out here. Tailgating is a fucking sport. So I decided to do like the fucking Jim Carrey thing and just like roll around in a fucking golf cart. And I have like, there was like a light on top of it. So I have the light on and I'd like pull up to people in the golf cart and like slam on the fucking brakes. And I'd be like, party police, you guys need to fucking turn it up. And like people would like fucking freeze, right? Because like they expect you to be a dick, right? Because you're the security guard. And then when I say like you need to turn it up, like everybody like they laugh and shit. So I just like went back and forth like all these fucking parking lots, all these like people that like George Strait and Chris Stapleton and Little Big Town, and I just told them they weren't fucking partying enough. That's it. And since I was in the parking lot the whole time, I just got them all fucking like lit the fuck up, and then like shoved them inside the stadium where all my fucking security buddies could deal with them during the concert. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then I got to sit outside in the parking lot while the concert was going on and just drive around a fucking golf cart all night. It was basically just like free money. And I mean, it's a great job to have. It's like, it's really cool. It's a lot of fun. I do take it seriously, obviously, when I'm working, but Jesus Christ, dude, like, it's just like, it was so much fun, dude, to just, I have fun with my job. So like, I just drove a fucking golf cart all night and fucking had fun with the crowd and people. People help. You help people out when you can. Old ladies and old dudes that can't fucking walk for shit, and they're like. By the way, it's hard to give like a concept of how big the parking lots outside of Arrowhead and Kauffman Stadium are. Like the two stadiums are right by each other, so these are two stadiums surrounded on three sides by like over a quarter mile on all sides worth of parking lots.
It was in the stadium, right? The concert.
Yeah,
itself?
the concert itself was in the stadium. And basically, sorry, I just got a message. I apologize.
Oh no.
Concert itself was in the stadium, so I could hear. It's an open air stadium. I could hear when they're playing from the outside. I didn't.
Too.
Well, and I wasn't really trying to listen to all the music either. Like I like Chris Stapleton well enough, and George Strait. I remember George Strait from my childhood. My parents listened to. George Strait was big when I, in the '80s when I was a kid and stuff like that. I really wasn't a fan. Like the main like the earliest opening act, Little Big Town. They've got like one song. It's called "Girl Crush," and that's that's a sweet song. But like, dude, I just fucking rolled in a golf cart all night. I fucking 100% glad I didn't have to fucking deal with anybody I didn't have to go in the stadium. I fucking drove in a golf cart all day in nice weather. You know what I mean? Crowd was okay-ish. A guy got arrested. I watched a guy get arrested because he was trying to fucking like open people's car doors and shit. Like, yeah. Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah. By the way, if you want to fuck around at Arrowhead Stadium, bro, like, I do not encourage you to fuck around at Arrowhead Stadium, dude. Like, I had a dude run up to me and he was like, "Hey, there's a guy trying to like open up car doors." I was like, "Okay," so I did like, my golf cart. And I got over there and like I radioed it in, and one of my buddies like came up too, and then we have dude, the security guards there. Like I'm just a regular Joe Schmo security guard at Arrowhead. I don't even work directly for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Right. I wear a body camera.
Oh, okay.
Nice. I wear a fucking body camera, dude. We have body cameras. So like, when I say don't fuck around at Arrowhead Stadium, I mean don't fuck around, dude. Like, the little Joe Schmo fucking security guards there wear fucking body cameras. Okay, so don't go there and play, dude. Like, I'm telling you, dude. Like, I watched a guy get fucking taken off with bracelets last night because he was fucking trying card orders, and somebody fucking saw him do it, and they fucking told me, so I radioed it in. And then, you know, flash forward 15 minutes, he's in bracelets and fucking going to the fucking clank, dude. Not fucking sorry, dude.
Listen,
not sorry,
if
dude.
There's anything that I learned, like, you don't fuck with like event security. Like, they take their shit seriously. And we talked about this with some concerts that were going on the last couple of weeks. Like, no security guard is there to bust you for the little pinner fucking joint you rolled with your fucking shitty ass weed, okay? The security guards are there to keep shit safe. And like, specifically, let's say for yesterday, me being in the parking lot for fucking 12 hours, we're there to fucking make sure your shit doesn't get fucked with. Okay? If you want to fuck with me while I'm on my job, dude, like, fucking too easy, dude. Like, it's just like when I was in the Army, dude, I'll fuck with you right back. And guess what? Even though I don't work directly for fucking the Kansas City Chiefs organization, guess who has my fucking back when I'm working? The Kansas City Chiefs organization. Like, fuck off, dude. And it's the same when I work at Kaufman. It's the same when I work downtown at these fucking concerts. You know what I mean? Like the locations where we work, like, they have our back. So as long as the security guard didn't overtly do something like just completely shitty and basically create the problem, you're gonna lose that fight every time. And I don't mean the physical fight. I mean, you're gonna lose the fight when you fucking go to jail, like, every time. And possibly
please
get banned.
Please don't go to a concert. Please don't go to a sporting event looking to fuck around. It's just not smart. Like, nobody working the concert is there to like stop you from having a bad time. I want you to have a good time. I want you to fucking party your fucking ass off. Have a great date night with your spouse. You know, take your kid to see their hero on stage that they've been waiting years for. You know, have a great night with the family at the ball game. Whatever. Like, we're not there to fucking ruin your goddamn good time. Guess who ruins your own goddamn good time? You, motherfucker, when you drink too fucking much and you get fucking sloppy and you come up to me fucking like halfway through the fucking game because you got fucking like escorted out. Hey man, can I have a ride across the parking lot in your golf cart? Fuck no, bro. You're fucking drunk. Walk your fucking drunk ass fucking like back to wherever the fuck your Uber's picking you up. Fuck off. Okay? Like, I can't give you a ride in the golf cart because I might need to fucking go somewhere and actually help someone that needs help, not drunk assholes that fucking are lazy as fuck. Do you know how many fucking grown men and women asked me for a fucking ride yesterday, dude? Too fucking many. All right? Too fucking many. What the finger fuck do you need to ride my golf cart for, you lazy fucks? Get the fuck off your ass and do some fucking PT, you little bitch.
The parking lot's not. Listen, the parking lot's big.
I saw fucking 80-year-old George Strait fans walking with canes over a quarter mile to get in that motherfucker. And you know who didn't ask me for a ride in my golf cart? 80-year-old motherfuckers walking with canes. You know who did ask me for a fucking ride in my golf cart? Every fucking lazy piece of shit fucking drunk 20-something in fucking Kansas City yesterday. Get the fuck off your ass, get the fuck to the gym, and stay the fuck away from my golf cart, bitch. No, you're not getting a fucking ride, Jenny. No, you're not getting a fucking ride, Dan. And no,
what
you're not
did he say?
fucking asking me the 500th time like you're fucking original. And no, by the way, guys, $20 is not going to get you a fucking ride. I make more than that a fucking hour doing the job.
There you go.
Fuck your $20. Fuck your $20, dude. I wipe my ass with your $20 and throw it back in your face. You're not getting a ride, bitch. My golf cart, motherfucker. Fuck you.
I don't take no shit from anyone.
As Arnold would say.
I don't take no shit from anyone.
Oh, whoa.
What would Arnold say?
Hold up. That he don't take no shit from anyone. Why? Where's my camera? All right, hold up. Gonna have to do so we got some news. My camera has disappeared for a second. Just give me a second, guys. I'm going to fix it right now.
Give me a minute, okay? Just give me a couple minutes.
So the news that we got today. Oh, there's two J's. J double time.
Oh, look, double J.
All right, there we go. So we got some new. We actually, it's actually the only major news that we have. It's been pretty dry this week, but
yeah,
this week actually the last couple weeks has been pretty dry, but this week we got some news on Grand Theft Auto.
Actual GTA 6 news, right?
Yes, we do.
All right. Okay.
So
I'm okay with talking about it as long as we're not,
speculating
and giving fucking Rockstar undue strokies, dude, because Rockstar doesn't deserve any strokies right now. By the way, why don't you set it off? Because Mr. Man here sounds like he wants to go outside. Yeah, you want to go outside? Okay, yeah, I got it. Go. Let's go. Come on. Move. Come on. Outside.
All right. So for weeks and weeks and weeks, months, years now, we're about to start season 4 of the podcast soon, and every couple of episodes we have talked about Grand Theft Auto. It's no secret. It's one of our favorite games. It's no secret. It's one of our favorite games to hate. And yeah, so we've been waiting for news. There's been a lot of speculation that there was going to be extra maps. There was going to be multiple characters. It was going to take place in this place and that place and this year and that year. But now we actually have actual information being reported from Bloomberg. Bloomberg is the news source for this article. And then as followed, Kotaku, IGN, comicbook.com, every news company that covers video gaming was covering this article that came out this week. And to start it all off, they were talking about how the environment at Rockstar, which was no secret, there was sexual allegations from the former director of he was like one of the head honchos. I can't remember. I think he was labeled as director, not director of the game. Like the head of the crew or something. I don't remember the label that he had. He was accused of groping one of the male employees. There was another incident where there was another incident of frat boy environments. So Rockstar had to, figure something out and do something right. So a lot of people are saying that the first answer to this was having a female protagonist to start the game off. And from some of the leaks that we read, remember that big thing that we read about a character named Casey?
Yeah.
Well, this character is Casey.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
I don't see, and this is the thing. The franchise. We're not talking about Rockstar right now. We're just going to talk about the franchise of Grand Theft Auto. Has been ultra controversial from the time GTA 3 came out, and they have remained controversial. Like they find ways to be controversial. I don't know why anybody would be surprised or why it would even be controversial for them to have a female protagonist in the game. We've already had female protagonists in the game before. You just haven't fucking been able to play them.
Yeah, and they're main characters, and they are great characters too.
I think this is just a way for people to make much ado about nothing and act like, just giant weeping bitches. You know what I mean? About nothing. Like you will not fucking see me sucking Rockstar's dick anytime fucking soon. I promise. Okay. But a female protagonist in a Grand Theft Auto game is the last fucking thing probably in the world I would get butthurt about. You know what I mean? Like ever. You know what I mean?
If we know Rockstar, we know that this female character is going to be just as morally fucked up as any other GTA character that has come out.
Oh fuck yeah, bro! Fuck, like that entire franchise revolves around like being morally gray.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And the fact that
It's
people
just
are
like,
complaining that we're going to have a female main character, it's just the fact that you're even complaining about it is even crazy. Because if anything, have you guys watched the news? The female murderers, they fucking do some fucked up shit. So I'm just.
it is much ado about nothing. Manufactured controversy.
Yep.
People are fucking. People are fucking pussies, dude.
Yep.
What do you want? What do you want me to
so
say?
along with that, they say that you're also going to be able to play as 2 other characters, but that these characters, there's like a Bonnie and Clyde thing going on here. So we're going to be dealing with a lot of robberies and things like that. The female character will be a Latina, and the game's story will take place in a fictional version of Miami. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is official. We are going back to Vice City for GTA 6. But there's more. Because on top of that, they will be also adding other cities through free DLC throughout the years. Meaning you'll be able to fly to Liberty City, Los Santos.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Well,
I don't believe you.
When we,
do you have any idea how much fucking shit they promised for fucking like when GTA 5 came out with the online and everything and heists and like, do you remember how many fucking promises Rockstar broke over the years of GTA 5? And they didn't just break the promises. Like they did just fucking shoved them to the side and burned them in a corner. They didn't give a fuck, dude. Like fuck Rockstar.
The
dude.
only thing that I'll give them is that for their DLC, they haven't charged for a DLC since GTA 4.
I don't give a fuck. You know? They haven't. What GTA 4 had the Ballad of Gay Tony and fucking The Lost and the Damned. What DLC did fucking GTA 5 have for the game? Nothing. There was none.
It was all for online.
Bullshit. Yeah, it's bullshit. And I fucking again, never completed a single heist because of the way they fucking made it. Heists were fucking years late, literal years late on that online game. And by the time I ever fucking got around to even being able to play it, dude, I was already done. Like, dude, fuck that. I don't believe any of that shit. Fuck Rockstar's. Fuck anything Rockstar promises ever. Yeah. Like, fuck them forever.
So now it's what else we got here? So it also the game is now planned to come out before March of 2024, though some developers exclusively told Bloomberg they are still skeptical that the date can be hit. So we don't even know if this game's even going to come out in early 2024. This is just a possible projected date. They're still working on it.
Rockstar can suck my dick. Yeah. They just fuck Rockstar.
The game's map was originally planned to encompass huge swaths of North and South America, but they dialed back so that they could add more cities post-launch, as I was just going through. This was reportedly all in keeping with an attempted culture shift at the company. Shortly before the release of Red Dead Redemption 2, it was reported that there was a lot of brutal overtime at the studio, and all those allegations of abusive behavior, including Geronimo Barrera, which I just covered before. This is actually a very interesting paragraph because this is what makes it very interesting to me. Bloomberg reports that in addition to trying to improve working conditions internally, the studio is also trying to be more culturally sensitive, especially since American culture has become, as the article puts it, a parody of itself in its modern times. GTA games' parodies of American culture, dare I say dialed up to 11, have been criticized in the past for their misogynistic treatment of women and offensive jokes that target marginalized communities. A playable female lead is apparently part of trying to address that. For now, it's worth noting that we may be seeing some of the changes that come with a kinder culture, as the next port of GTA 5 has some transphobic content removed for the re-release. It also notes that the police-centric mode called Cops and Crooks, first reported by Kotaku, apparently ceased development due to the murder of George Floyd. So that's this is what we have. We don't know. All in all, this is major news. For guys like us, we're like, okay, yeah, we're talking about it, but if you go on fucking Reddit, the fucking boners are out there and people are freaking out. There's nothing to freak out about, but it is safe to say that we're going to have something interesting, unique.
I guess we're gonna find out. I still don't believe a fucking thing Rockstar says, and I probably never will again.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Now let me see if we got any breaking news before we do our military news and close off the show. But it looks like there's no breaking news because this shit always happens.
No worries, man. No
Call of
worries.
Duty got a plagiarism allegation. Oh, okay. I got news here. Dr. Disrespect's video game Dead Drop has been revealed. Dr. Disrespect, I'm a big fan of him. The footage, he has claimed that this game will blow Call of Duty out of the water. Dr. Disrespect, here's my message to you. You need to do some work and you need to readjust your eyesight because that shit does not look like it could touch Call of Duty. And if this is just pre-alpha footage, okay, I get it, but you motherfucker, you need to...
Sometimes fucking people's fucking heads get a little bit fucking too big for their fucking dicks. I'm like...
Yeah.
I like... Wait, like, I've never understood... like, I get the hunger, I get the competitiveness, but it's like when you're starting out fresh, and mind you, I know Dr. Disrespect has been in the industry for a long time, but using your own name to kind of like push start something, dude, you're a baby.
Yeah.
You're a fucking baby, and you're trying to take on the king.
Yeah.
And
literally,
it's like, I remember there was a band in the fucking 90s, like early 2000s, and they were called like some fucking dumbass. What were they? Hoobastank?
Oh, jeez.
Hoobastank?
I've been fighting in the dark, looking for the answers.
Yeah, that fucking weepy ass crying bitch. That guy. They were on the cover of I don't remember which fuck it was, Revolver or one of the fucking metal magazines. They were on the cover of one of like a metal magazine saying we're better than Metallica. And it's like, I'm not even a fucking Metallica fan, and I'm like, who the fuck are you? You're like, your name is Hoobastank. Like, what the fuck? Like you already fucking struck out right fucking there. Like, right fucking there. Like, no, you're not better than fucking Metallica. You know what I mean? And it's like that. Like, Dr. Disrespect comes out with a game, and it's gonna blow Call of Duty out of the water. No, the fuck it's not, dude. Shut the fuck up. Like, tell your ego, by the way, to shut the fuck up. The
concept of the idea, it's a shooter where you need to ascend up like a building, and each level, like each floor of the building is like progressively harder and harder. It's kind of where it's like battle royal in a way.
That sounds fun-ish, but
yeah,
is it multiplayer? Is it multiplayer? Is it a fucking campaign?
It is a multiplayer game. It doesn't look like there's a campaign. The concept looks great, but some of the artwork of the guns look lazy, like copy and pasted, like not finished. And you know, for a guy like Dr. Disrespect, who a lot of people look up to and a lot of people respect, you know, it's hard not to respect the guy. You know what I mean? The guy has done so much for different aspects of the gaming industry. But to come off the woodwork and be like, we're going to blow Call of Duty out the water, and you come out with this, and it's like...
No, looks like he took a fucking payday.
Looks
like he took a payday,
There's
bro.
video games right now where you can even notice that the finger doesn't even go on the trigger. You know, like that's the technology we're in now. You know what I mean? And
we had better shit, fucking like with the fucking like Xbox 360, dude. Like, what the fuck?
And actually, that's exactly what it looks like. It looks like Xbox 360 hardware. And I hate to say it, but the truth, you know, the only way you're gonna be able to be better is if you listen to the criticism of the people who are watching you. You know, like. We here, I'm watching you, Guy Beam. I'm watching you, Dr. Disrespect, and I'm telling you right now, you can do better. You know, you have fucking like what, 6 Ferraris in your fucking garage. You have a 12-inch cock. Like, come on, dude.
Why do you think I'm such a fucking casual gamer, dude? Because like I don't like getting fucking jerked off and wasting my money. I don't. So I don't do it. I don't waste my time. I literally, like, I stopped wasting my time with so many gaming trends and fads, like, so many fucking years ago. Like, I'm out of the loop at this point. Because, like, shit does not fucking interest me. You know what I mean? Anymore. Like, between microtransactions and having to play online, fucking not being able to do X, Y, or Z with my own like, fuck, dude, fuck all. Like, fuck the American gaming industry right now, dude. Like, y'all are fucking full of shit. Y'all are fucking full of shit. Your games fucking suck. Your games fucking suck. Like, nothing is no fucking like pre-buy version of anything has been fucking worth it for like over 10 years, ever.
You know
like,
what? You know what, Jay?
Like I'm sick of it, dude. I'm fucking sick of it. Like,
fuck it. Fuck it. We're gonna change the show. It's just gonna be the DD214 podcast.
It might as fucking well be, dude. Like, if the industry that we're trying to cover is just gonna rampantly suck that much shit and just fail and just collapse and in on itself and pretend it's not collapsing in on itself, you know, I got nothing for this shit. It's a waste. It's a fucking waste. Like, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your fucking money. And guys like Dr. Disrespect pretend to be on the side of like regular gamers, and he's gonna turn around and come out with a fucking pile of fucking shit. And he's gonna present it to you as a polished fucking turd and say, "Here, look at the polished turd I made," and it's every bit as fucking shitty as what the fucking industry itself has been fucking handing you the whole time.
And the one thing that
he's
really
not on your
bothers
fucking
me,
side. He wants money. He just wants your fucking
and you know
money.
what? And you know how I'm gonna answer that for you too? Because the motherfucker has an NFT already in the game. How do you already create NFTs for a fucking video game? Like, what, this NFT thing?
Why would you? If you're on the side of the gamer, why would you? Why, like why would it even be in there in the fucking first place? Like, holy shit! Like, fuck that guy, dude. Fuck him. Fuck him. I don't even know. Like, you like the guy, and I know a lot of other gamers like him. I
respect his work.
About this guy,
I respect his work, but I bet he's a piece of shit behind.
I don't fucking respect him at all.
I was about to say behind bars. Oh my god.
One of my army buddies just met him, and just last night posted a picture with him with Dr. Disrespect on his fucking Facebook.
Yeah.
You know, on his homepage, and like, dude, fuck him. Fuck that guy. Fuck Dr. Disrespect, dude. Like, you're turning into fucking everything you said you weren't. Like, just like fucking Rockstar, just like every single one of all these other corporate fucking suckers of Satan's cock, you know, who talk a big fucking game about how fucking on the side of the fucking working man they are, but turn around and you're not on the side of the fucking working man, are you? You're on the side of fucking Dr. Disrespect. And now Dr. Disrespect's got fucking everything that he fucking wants and needs in life. You don't give a fuck. Your game fucking sucks shit, and your game is gonna suck shit. It's not gonna hold a candle to Call of Duty because you suck shit. Fuck you, dude. Yep. You're a bitch, and you're a liar. And you're a liar, and you're fucking stealing. You're stealing people's fucking hard-earned money with your bullshit.
There you go. And in our military news to end the show tonight, the fate of the historic toxic exposure bill is unclear after shocking Senate defeat. Jay, break it down for me.
Basically,
this is what you want to talk about, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I want to make sure
Oh yeah. So basically, this bill was passed recently, and a shitload, like, you know, bipartisan support, and there is a review process basically where they will make some minor corrections to a bill, and then just send it for a quick like revote, and everybody can just like throw the same vote they had the first time in. You know, we're talking like, you know, whatever like, you know, errors, you know, punctuation, whatever in the bill. And when it went back for review and the review vote, the Republicans in our country, in the United States, the Republicans decided to own the libs at the expense of the veterans. So tough shit if you were in Iraq and Afghanistan and around burn pits for now. If you've been a Republican supporter for the last few years, you know, several years, your entire life, I don't know what to tell you if you're surprised, because I'm not. Just letting you guys know that. Like, I don't know what made you think Republicans gave a fuck about you more than, like, say, like, Democrats that also don't give a fuck about you. But if this doesn't prove it to you, I don't know what to tell you. They never cared about you in the first place. They're never going to. They're only gonna vote for fucking our interests as veterans when it benefits them. This is both sides, by the way. The Republicans are being a very extra lately about being giant pieces of shit. You know, the only difference is they're just way more overt about it than the Democrats are in our country.
Yeah.
Right. So as apolitical as we like to stand here at DD214 Gaming Podcast, we definitely want to give an extra fucking special Fuck you. Shout out to fucking Senate Republicans this week for owning the libs at the expense of fucking our brothers and sisters who are fucking dying right now from exposure to toxic fucking burn pits in Iraq and Afghanistan. You guys are fucking extra special pieces of shit this week. I hope you fucking own it.
The wall of
I know
shame.
I'm not gonna. I know, dude. I know I'm not gonna be surprised when I get to hell. But I got bad news. I got bad news for fucking a lot of Republicans who clearly are gonna be surprised when they get there, and they're gonna have to fucking see me. So, you know, I hope you're happy owning the libs this week, fucking Republicans. Fucking, you guys are real pieces of fucking shit. If you support what the Republicans did this week, you're a piece of shit. Straight up, don't care who the fuck you are or if you're my fucking friend. Like, if you support the kind of bullshit that the Republicans did this week, just fucking remove yourself. Like, we don't fucking need you at all. And I've never needed to own anybody politically in my life that bad that it would affect hundreds of thousands of other people. I've never needed to own somebody so bad. Like, my ego has never told me to own somebody that bad ever in my life. Okay, my ego has definitely gotten in my fucking way more times than I would like to admit. You know, it's written fucking checks that my body couldn't cash a few times, by far. I have never once, with my ego, needed to own somebody so bad that I fucked over hundreds of thousands of other people while doing it.
41 senators.
Yeah, well, the Republican Party can just kind of fuck off, like, straight up. And Democrats, you're fucking really, like, not far behind because you enabled them. And you've enabled them, like, since the Reagan administration. So anybody that thinks I'm fucking playing sides on this fucking podcast can also fuck off, because I'm not. If the American populace doesn't realize that, like, the establishment Democrats and the establishment Republicans in this country, if you haven't realized yet they don't give a fuck about you, I hope you're paying attention now. I really, really do. Because establishment Republicans and establishment Democrats never gave a fuck about you, okay? They never did. They never will, okay? They care about money. They care about fucking destroying fucking everything around us in the name of profit. Record-setting profits are being made right now by fucking oil and energy companies, okay? Because they know oil is going the way of the dinosaurs, you know, because it's kind of made from dinosaurs, right? Like, oil is going the way of the fucking dinosaurs, and they're holding on, you know, with the grip as tight as possible to squeeze every last fucking drop of juice out of the fucking lemon. I'm sick of it, personally. I've seen this shit the whole time, like my whole life. By the way, for transparency, you can look up my voting record. Like, I will never explain it to you, but you can look up my voting record. I have never once registered as a Republican or a Democrat in my life. Okay, that goes all the way back to me being 18 years old and registering for the first time. Okay, so if you think I've got some kind of an agenda talking shit like this, I don't. Okay, I really, really don't. Our political system in the country needs a fucking hard reboot. Both fucking parties, both fucking ruling parties need a goddamn complete fucking, like, top to bottom fucking, like, hard reset and reboot. And you need to get fucking people in there that are actually, like, have their finger on the pulse of the country, and not these fucking 80-year-olds that are still worried about their stock portfolios for some reason. Okay, holding on to life like they're gonna fucking live forever or something, because they're killing the earth, they're killing all of us. Okay, and they're all fucking wrong. So again, if you support this shit, fucking turn the fuck off. Like, just turn us off. We don't fucking need you. Get the fuck out. Remove yourself. We don't fucking need you.
Fuck
like,
answer.
if you support this shit, if you fucking support this shit, fuck you. Straight up, get the fuck out. We don't need you, and we don't want you. Like, I'm not gonna watch all my fucking friends die in 10 years of some unheard of cancer because you guys wanted to fucking own the libs. Okay? And by the way, in 2 years, when the fucking Democrats pull some fucking dumb shit, I'm gonna fucking say the same shit about them. So, fucking, that's Jay's fuck off for the week. To fucking, like, everybody that fucking, like, all these fucking chicken hawks that want to fucking send us to war, but don't have the fucking balls to fucking go themselves or send their fucking kids. fucking y'all can fuck off. You don't fucking own us. You don't fucking own us, motherfuckers. We own you. Yeah, and I hope you would do very, very well to fucking remember that. We fucking own you.
And I just want to say before we get into the final thought, it's intriguing to me. Some of the bills that are put in place for veterans,
Devon Rembert, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, man.
In Strobridge, I actually remember vividly you telling me that history with your ex-fiance, and it's still every time I think about you, I remember that. I remember the story and the love that you had for her. I will never forget that because it was touching. And things like this, we're talking about our brothers, our sisters, our sons, our daughters, us.
It's gonna be me. It's gonna be me, dude. I got 2 daughters, dude, and probably I probably got a trip to the fucking cancer ward when I'm like fucking like 50, right? I'm gonna be lucky if I fucking make it to my kids' fucking like high school graduations, bro. Like I was around burn pit. I was around burn pits on all fucking 3 of my deployments. Do you know what? Do you have an idea what kind of like precious metals it takes to make fire burn pink, or purple, or green? I don't either, John. But I was around fucking fires that fucking had rainbow colors for fucking fire, dude. Like you tell me, you tell fucking me, dude. Because
man.
I'll see you there, dude. Yeah. I'll see you there, dude. When I fucking I'll see you there.
We have to do better. We have to do better, and the VFWs, the American Legions, and the Veterans of America, the USO, they work, and so many more, because there's even some that exist that I probably never even heard of, but they do so much work to put this awareness out. We put ourselves out there. We put ourselves out there more than just defending the country, more than just defending the people. We are working to build communities in other countries, rebuilding communities in our own. And in those we have casualties, we have sickness, we have injuries, we have, things that change you completely. And so some of us have been lucky enough to be able to get that help from the VA, but some of us not so much. And even then, we have to do better. We have to simply do better, and then there's no doubt about that.
Burn pits are probably going to be our generation's Agent Orange, or Gulf War sickness. You know what I mean? For the desert veterans, burn pits are going to be our fucking. That's going to be our shit, and you can tell already. I want to make it very clear. The so-called elites in our society, the ones they call elite, are not elite. I know what elite looks like. I've seen elite. Elite will make you fucking piss your pants. Elite will fucking sneak up on the lightest sleeper in the world and be done with them before they ever fucking had a conscious thought or woke up. All right? That's fucking elite. You fat motherfuckers with your fat fucking wallets, dude. Fucking you think you're fucking elite. You're not.
Soros.
And I want to fucking know right now what kind of caloric content money has. Because fucking y'all are gonna find out really soon you can't fucking eat it. But some of you are gonna be fucking forced to. I hope it's got the caloric content you fucking want in it. Because we're gonna make you fucking eat it someday. Like straight up, we're gonna make you fucking eat your fucking money, dude. Tell me how good it tastes. Tell me if you can take it with you to the fucking next life. Because I guarantee you can't. Your fucking 401k ain't gonna fucking keep you alive any longer, homie.
Not the ones around you either. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming to another episode. We're gonna hit this final thought, but before we do, as always.
Hold on, John.
Oh shit.
We forgot to mention it's fucking episode 69, dude.
It is episode 69.
Is today the finale?
Do you want? We can make it.
Are we saving that? Are we saving it? What do you think? You want to do like 70 episodes and call it a season?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Okay, next week will be the season finale, but because today is fucking episode 69, season 3, for our fucking newfound Kiwi fucking friends, all right? My New Zealanders out there giving us the love and support. Jay is going to do a fucking shoey. Episode 69. Nice. Just
Let's
for you guys.
Go.
Now, this is the proper way. You got to show there's beer being poured, right? So we're going to fucking pour a shoe. Shoey, shoey, shoey. All right. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Hoi, hoi, hoi!
Woo! My man! Yo! My man did a shoey!
Oh, that was for all our Kiwi brothers and sisters. Thank you very much for the love and support. Episode 6-9. Fucking nice, bro. Fucking nice.
And that's the name of the episode, too. Fucking nice, bro. Because 10 episodes ago, we were 10 to nice. My
there
man, I can't. Yo, see, and I completely forgot about the shoey, too. My man.
I did. I've been looking forward to that bitch all week, dude. I didn't get home from goddamn George Strait last night until fucking 2 o'clock in the morning, bro. Like, you think driving around in a golf cart's easy all day, huh? No. Try the energy expenditure dealing with a bunch of drunk fucking. Yeah. Can I have a ride? I'll give you $20 for a ride. How about fuck off? Like, no.
Next time I'll have him push the cart. Ladies and gentlemen, big shot. Hey, everybody that was here, thank you so much. Jeremy Strobridge, Rembert, fucking, oh my God, we have Ronnie J, Darla Ann Irvin. There were so many people that came in. Ben Davies, so many people came. Oh, Davies. Drew Davis.
Yep.
Drew Davis and Ben Davis came in. You know.
Well, it's Ben Davies.
That's true. Ben Davies. 80s Babies Gaming. Chris Patterson. Pablo Martinez. Check them all out. Everybody, check out. We have an original music guy today. Well, we got him last week. His name is Axe Jackson. Make sure you guys. No, we appreciate you, man. We appreciate you. You guys, make sure you check out his music. Make sure you also check out NJ Blaze Online. What am I missing?
Oh, fuck. New Jersey Veterans Network, Doc Shup.
Doc Shup. Which, congratulations, Doc Shup, on losing 10 pounds this week. You're the fucking man. Keep doing it.
Fuck yeah, Doc. Fuck yeah. Get some, Doc. Get some. Fucking your veteran service organizations, whether it be the American Legion, VFW. Guys, get involved. You don't like going to the Legion, you don't like going to the VFW? In 10 years when you get rose-tinted glasses and you start, like, remembering your fucking time in service fondly, those 10 years you spent hating fucking everything about it, you could have been taking over the fucking Legion and the VFW. GWAT happened, like 9/11 happened over fucking 20 years ago. The VFW should be run by GWAT veterans right now, and it's not. Get your fucking asses in there, dude. No excuse. Yeah. Take that motherfucker over, dude. Take it over. It's a democratic organization, dude. I am a life member of the VFW. If you don't like the VFWs in your fucking area, get your fucking homies in there and take it the fuck over. What the fuck? That organization is already in place. Go in there and fucking make it what you want it to be. All right? Holy shit, guys. Get off your fucking asses. Get off the fucking couch. Stop asking me for fucking rides in my golf cart. Okay? Get the fuck back in the gym. All right? Get that fucking beach body. Get that fucking beach body you used to have instead of that fucking bitch body you fucking have right now. Just because you got out didn't mean you were fucking allowed to get lazy. What the fuck, guys? You're letting these motherfucking people fucking just walk all over us, dude. Like, get the fuck back in there and get fucking motivated, motherfucks.
That's
Sorry,
right,
John.
No, it's okay. And guys, remember, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling alone, if you're feeling in that hole, guys, 988 and 1-800-273-8255. 1-800-273-TALK. Guys, you can call me. You can call Jay. You could hit up anyone in DD214 Gaming. You could call those two numbers, and I'll say those numbers again. 1-800-273-TALK and 988. These are numbers that you can go and receive help immediately, meaning they've been waiting for you since yesterday, since the day before, since 6 minutes ago. They are waiting for that phone call to help you out today, guys. We promote this every single week, not for yucks. Not for yucks, but because it's important, okay? This week, I saw not just one, but several people who looked like they were in the brink of losing their fucking minds. And it's not right. It is not right. We have to do better as people. We need to respect each other. We need to be nicer to each other. We need to stop beating our spouses. We need to stop disappearing from our kids. We need to, we need to do better as people, as parents, as men and women, as boys and girls.
Beings. As human beings.
As human beings, guys.
Stop letting the fucking stress get to you. It's we get it. Your stress is valid.
Yeah.
Your stress is fucking valid.
You said
taking it out on the people around you is not. That's the difference. You got to check yourself.
You said something last week. When that plane is nosediving down and those masks come off, in order for you to help the ones to your left and your right, you got to get your mask on secure first.
That is correct.
Okay, guys?
That is entirely...
This is... The future of humanity is determined by our children, but our children need us right now. Don't be a statistic. Because remember...
Don't be a statistic. Be a fucking man or woman like the people in Ukraine right now.
Yes, and remember,
that's a country fighting for itself, and they're fucking coming together, and you see that. Remember what it was like on fucking September 12th, 2001? For those of you that were fucking around then? Okay? That's what it needs to be like. E pluribus unum. From many, one.
We are all one. John. We never leave a man behind. You don't leave yourself behind either. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. We'll see you in the 168 fucking hours for next week's season finale. We're going to make it a good one. We'll play a game. We'll have a party. Maybe we'll have several guests.
There we go. I like the sound of that. John.
We're gonna have a fucking party next week, and that's just what it is. Because not only are we celebrating you guys, we're celebrating us. We're celebrating the military. We're celebrating our veterans. We're just celebrating being fucking human, guys.
We're celebrating fucking playing video games and getting baked, dude, and just having a good fucking time too.
Exactly. This is the age, guys. Well, guys, see you next week. We love you. Never trust a man with a mustache. Nothing good happens after midnight. Don't beat your fucking parrots either. Guys, please. We love you. See ya.